Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beth. I am a 37-year-old attorney living in the DC area with my husband. And for today's video, I am going to be spoiling choices 4 through 6 of the upcoming FabFitFun Winter 2022 subscription box. So if you're unfamiliar with FabFitFun, it is a seasonal lifestyle subscription box. So usually they have a variety of makeup and skincare and other home goods. So lots of variety to have fun with over the winter season. So just a couple quick points to make. So unfortunately, like everything else, the price will be going up a little bit this winter. So seasonal members, the cost of the box will be $59.99 per season, so $60 essentially. And for annual members, it will be $219.99. So I believe you save about $5 per box if you are an annual member, and you also get added benefits like being able to customize more of your box, and you also get to make your choices earlier. So if you're anxious about some of your choices selling out, then you may wish to become an annual member. And just so you know, hopefully this video will go up before the 18th, which is the deadline for annual members, I think, to be able to lock in the current price of $200, so you would save $20 for the year. So winter is my renewal season, so I may take advantage of that because I'll be charged anyway. So today on Monday, they've released the spoilers for choices 4 through 6, so I'll be going over those with you. And then the additional choices 1 through 3 will be released over the coming week, in addition to the throwbacks from previous seasons that will be available as choices, as well as the refills and the boosts. So like I said, I'll be doing 4 through 6 today on Monday, and I don't think I will upload a video every day as the additional choices are released. So customization 3 will be on Tuesday, customization 2 will be on Wednesday, customization 1 will be on Thursday, past favorites will be on Friday, and then next Monday will be refills, and Tuesday will be boost. So I'll probably film everything through past favorites over the weekend, and then maybe I'll just do a short or something for refills and boost, depending on if I have anything to kind of talk about. Or I'll just do a quick video sometime next week. So there will be at least one more What Will I Choose video for me this season, possibly 2. So we're kind of starting with, I guess, the less exciting categories and building up to customization 1, which tends to have the higher priced items. And I believe customizations 5 and 6 are only available to annual members. So like I said, if you are an annual member, you get additional options. They don't say that explicitly on the FabFitFun community page, which is what I'm referencing, but from what I remember, that is how it has been in the past. So I will have timestamps down below if you are a seasonal member and you don't get to choose 5 and 6, and hearing about those choices don't do anything for you, you can go ahead and go to 4. But I'll start off in reverse chronological order here with choice 6. So for this category, additional choices are $10, so you can make additional choices. And remember to scoot over here. So the first option is the Aloe Mega C Body Wash. It has a $24 value. One thing I did want to mention kind of going forward is usually whenever I'm looking at a skincare product, I will kind of copy the ingredients and put them into the Paula's Choice Beautypedia page, which is like an ingredient checker. It's not perfect, as I'll explain as we go through this, but it'll at least give you an idea of what some of the ingredients in a product are and what they can do for you. I just mentioned that because I am looking at the ingredients here. I don't think I'm particularly sensitive to vitamin C, so it doesn't really excite me, but it doesn't really turn me off either. It's a sulfate-free body wash, which is a huge plus in my book. Looks like you have some aloe leaf extract, avocado oil, marula seed oil. It does have fragrance. I don't think I will choose this, but I don't think it's a bad choice. That one is 6.7 ounces. The next one is the, one other thing I should mention, some of these products do have shipping restrictions, so they won't ship to either the United Kingdom or Canada. So if you are in those countries, you may wish to visit the community pages that I will have linked down below so that you can look ahead in advance to know if you can choose those options. But yeah, the next one is the Foria Awaken Arousal Oil with Organic Botanicals. This has a $40 value, and I'm not going to go into the details of what this does, but the size of the product is 30 ml or 1 ounce. I'm not gonna read all the descriptions. So it has coconut oil, it has organic cinnamon and organic ginger, and then it also has cardamom, peppermint, and cacao essential oils. So that's what's doing all the stimulation here. So personally, those aren't ingredients I want anywhere near my Lady Bits. So, you know, like I said, do your own research, determine whether that'd be something you'd want to use or not, but it doesn't look like there's anything specifically advanced about this formula. And that one is UK and Canada restricted, and the comments were, let's just say they were amusing on this post. So the next product is the Herbivore Botanicals Aquarius Clarity Cream. This has a $44 value. It says it's made with blue tansy oil and white willow bark BHA. It helps deep clean congested pores and balance hydration levels. And you get 1.7 ounces. So I think this is like a moisturizer. I don't think it's like a wash-off mask. It says massage into skin after cleansing, suitable for use both AM and PM. And they say it is perfect for oily combination skin. It's non-comedogenic. First few ingredients are pretty moisturizing. It has water, caprylic capric triglyceride, cetearyl alcohol, glycerin, squalane. So lots of good things, and then it has willow bark extract, which is the BHA, and aloe, witch hazel, sodium hyaluronate. I don't know, I might look into this a little bit more. Like on paper, it's not really the best for my skin, but I have been kind of dealing with some breakouts, so I don't know, I might look into it. The next one is the Beekman 1802 Dream Booster Bakuchiol Better Aging Serum. This has a $28 value. So it's powered by Bakuchiol, a plant-based retinol alternative that is 4 times gentler than retinol for a kinder way to smooth skin texture and minimize the appearance of pores. You get half an ounce. This is cruelty-free. And I don't think I've tried any of the Beekman 1802 skincare products. It does have, it looks like sunflower seed oil, jojoba seed oil, squalane, bakuchiol. The last ingredient is kindness, by the way. So yeah, so I don't know if I have a need for this in my skincare routine at the present, because I have some other bakuchiol and retinol products. But yeah, I mean, if you've been kind of scared to try retinol products in the past, maybe that one would be worth looking into. The next one is the Lemon Snowdrift Hat. That has a $30 value, 94% polyester, 4% spandex, and 2% acrylic. It says hand wash only and dry flat. So I'm not a big hat person generally, and I'm not a big fan of pom-poms in general, so I will be skipping on that one. And the last one here is the This Works Stress Check Mood Manager. This has a $44 value. It says it's a motion-activated functional fragrance of Lang Lang, neroli, and patchouli, created through MRA brain imaging technology to help promote relaxation and restore a sense of calm to an agitated mind. So you get 2.5 fluid ounce. And it says you can spray directly onto your clothes, surroundings, and skin. Not suitable for use on silk. And this one is also UK and Canada restricted, by the way. So I don't have that particular product, but I do have the Deep Sleep Pillow Spray. So this is basically just like a lavender spray. And I thought I would just kind of demo. I mean, it does have that kind of really nice, strong essential oil smell to it. So I'm thinking of picking up this other one. I do like patchouli. I know that is kind of a polarizing scent. But yeah, patchouli, neroli, Lang Lang, that all sounds good to me. So yeah, I might pick that up. The other options for me, maybe the Herbivore, or I guess the third choice would be the Beekman 1802. So we'll see what happens, but like I said, I'm kind of leaning towards the This Works. Additional choices are $10, so not the worst in terms of additional choice cost, but it does tend to add up. One thing I usually look at is what the value of the item is. So if I were to, for example, buy it outright as opposed to paying for the additional item, just to have the frame of reference in terms of, you know, cost or whatever. Okay, so let's go on to choice 5. So this, I believe, is also only for annual members to choose. The first item is the Aceology Lifting Treatment Mask. This has a $69 value. They say it is a gold standard spa facial in a tube, no appointments necessary. Power-packed peptides, adenosine, bitter orange, and green purslane lift, brighten, and renew your complexion, preparing your skin for glamorous events and special occasions, or just another day of living your best life. So this is 2.19 ounces, and I do actually have this, although I don't think I've ever used it. This is a peel-off mask. I got this in some sort of Ipsy or BoxyCharm, I believe. Okay, it hasn't expired yet. So I thought I would just kind of demo it on the back of my hand. I'm gonna do it on this hand. So it comes out like a pretty, you know, intense bronzy gold color. It says, squeeze a small amount of product onto your fingers or any brush or applicator. Apply quickly and evenly to a clean face, being careful to avoid the eyes. Sit back and relax for 30 minutes while the formula dries and sets on your skin. Gently remove the mask upwards in one single piece. So might just be hanging out with this on the back of my hand for the rest of the video until I peel it off. But anyway, that is what it looks like. It has a pretty faint fragrance. I was worried it would be kind of intense, but it isn't. I also put this one into the Paula's Choice ingredient checker. It has polyvinyl alcohol, which I think is the ingredient that helps it kind of peel off. I think also has regular alcohol, so if you are sensitive to that. Butylene glycol, bentonite, synthetic fluoroflogopite, that is what gives it kind of the metallic sheen. Has castor oil, glycerin, caprylic capric triglyceride, allantoin, does have fragrance, and some other like fruit extracts. It has some peptides. So yeah, this isn't a type of skincare product I typically go for, and obviously I have it, so I won't be picking it up. But yeah, we'll see how that does in, I guess, 30 minutes. Okay. The next choice is the Karuna Tone and Drench Sheet Mask. You get a 4-pack. So this has a $20 value. It says, tone, smooth, improve, and balance your way to beautiful skin. Super-powered adaptogen black hoof mushroom is packed with antioxidants to help protect skin. Be prepared for healthier looking and balanced skin. You get 2 of the tone masks and 2 of the drench sheet masks. And again, like, these look fine enough. The tone mask has licorice root extract, lots of other extracts. Does have fragrance. So like I said, maybe I'll pop up a picture of what the Beautypedia page says. They seem to have trouble with some of the like essential oil type extracts recently, so sometimes you might have to Google those independently, and then you can kind of find your way back to a page that describes what they are. But yeah, generally I try to avoid those to the extent I can. At the very least, I just like to know if any of those ingredients are potentially irritating or sensitizing, because I am eczema prone, kind of rosacea prone as well, so just want to be aware of those types of things. The drench mask, by the way, has water, glycerin, Centella asiatica extract, and it also has fragrance. So those are the main things that stand out to me. I don't think I'll pick these masks because they don't really stand out to me, and I have enough sheet masks to get through. Okay, so the next item is what I think I will be choosing. This is the insert name here, Quick Slick. This has an $18 value. It says Quick Slick is designed to quickly, and easily touch up your hair. No alcohol, safe for sensitive scalps, non-irritating, non-flaking essence to slick and smooth your flyaways. So I do actually already have this product. Scoot back into frame a little bit here. So I already have it. I think, again, I got this in like an Ipsy or something. I think they also sell this at Ulta. And as you can possibly tell with my hair, like it's naturally wavy, so unless I put product in it or whatever, it tends to be kind of naturally frizzy. So I thought I would just demo this for you. The reason I was thinking of picking this up, not only to have kind of a, I guess, backup, but also I keep this, that's what the wand looks like. I keep this in my little caddy next to my vanity, but I thought it would also be nice to have one in my like bathroom drawer, just in case I want some like quick touch-ups and I don't want to kind of sit down at my vanity. So yeah, so hopefully you can see a little bit. It has kind of a curve to it, and I think I saw like on the Instagram page they used it so the curve kind of hugged the contours of the scalp. So I think how I would recommend using this, it has not the best smell. It's kind of like a weirdly chemical peach almost. So I'm just using this on hair that hasn't like been sprayed or anything with hairspray. I think to kind of get an overall smooth look to the hair, I would use hairspray first and then go in. But yeah, hopefully you can see a little bit, just like the frizz that's still over here that is kind of a little bit taken down on this side. And it's the kind of thing where I think it's a little bit more flexible than hairspray. Like sometimes, you know, if I've put hairspray in my hair the next day, it kind of feels all, you know, tangled almost, or I don't know, just full of hairspray. This doesn't really seem to give me that effect. So if you do have similar complaints with your hair, I would recommend looking at that. Not the highest value item in this category, but sometimes it's just what you will use. And that one, it looks like, is UK and Canada restricted. All right, so the next choice is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream Intense Hydration Grapefruit. It's a 2-ounce tub, and you also get the Espa Exfoliating Body Polish, the 100 ml size, and that has a $54 value. It looks like the Espa polish is a $38 value, and the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream is a $16 value. So I do have a little sample of the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream in Grapefruit, and I've really only ever used these on my body. I don't like to use it on my face. The original has, just get a sense of the texture there. Had a little run-in with a door there. Yeah, so the original I think is scented with eucalyptus, which again, going back to the whole having like eczema, they market this as being an eczema friendly product because it has colloidal oatmeal in it. But like I said, I want to avoid putting essential oils on my face if I can help it, right? It is Eczema Awareness Month in October, if you didn't know that. And I have been dealing with some eczema underneath this eye. So yeah, I'm trying my darndest to avoid aggravating my skin. So I think part of it is just knowing whether you are sensitive to those essential oils. This First Aid Repair Cream has, I think it has grapefruit oil and some other citrus oils. So again, just decide whether that's something you want to be putting on your face or not. I've enjoyed this well enough as like a body moisturizer, but I just choose not to use it on my face. So I think I'll be skipping on that. And yeah, this is 1 ounce. You only get twice this amount, so it's really not a lot. I guess if you're using it as a face cream, it's kind of equivalent to like the 1.7 ounce typical face cream size, but as a body moisturizer, not so much. And the body polish, that one has spearmint in it, which is just not like my favorite scent. So I'll probably be skipping on that. And that one is also UK and Canada restricted, if I didn't already say. The next option is the Chic and Tonic Snowflake Mug that has an $18 value. So to be honest, I don't think this mug is anything super special. It is dishwasher and microwave safe, which is a plus. Yeah, I don't think it's that cute, and really I just use my Ember mug. which is the like electronic mug that heats itself. So I will just stick with that. The next three choices are three different tonics from Pixie. It looks like these all have a $15 value. We have the retinol tonic, we have the rose tonic, and then the clarity tonic. The clarity tonic it looks like it has salicylic acid. So of those three, I would probably maybe look at the rose tonic. It's supposed to tone, balance pH, minimize redness, and calm skin. It has Rosa Damascena flower oil, glycerin, aloe leaf juice. Also has elderflower extract, which is interesting. Yeah, so I don't know that this would rate the highest on the Beautypedia like ingredient checker or whatever, but for my skin type, that is probably the one that I would be most interested in. And I do enjoy rose scents. I know not everyone does. I guess the thing that holds me back from this one is that like Pixie is sold at Target, so it's pretty accessible, and I feel like if I ever did decide to pick it up in the future, it wouldn't be kind of a big deal to just go out to Target and buy it. The next and last option is the Kitsch microfiber towel scrunchies. These have an $18 value. It says these luxuriously soft and absorbent scrunchies keep your hair back after the shower while drying your hair. They accommodate all hair lengths while providing comfort during your post-shower routines. And it says they come in a waterproof pouch. So I don't have these, but I have something similar. So I'll probably skip on the Kitsch ones. I think these ones actually got a bit stained from something, so I need to put them in the wash. I try not to go to bed with wet hair, but that would be kind of the instance where I would use these to try and, you know, absorb some of the excess water. I think you just want to be careful when you put your hair up in a scrunchie like this while it's wet so you don't cause more damage. But yeah, microfiber is definitely a better material than like your traditional terry cloth towel for reducing frizz and trying to keep your hair in good shape. So yeah, so I can see the benefit to these. I just have something that's similar and I don't really reach for them, so I'll probably just skip on that. Okay, so that was it for choices 5 and 6, and then moving on to choice 4, which I think everyone can choose. And this has one of my favorite products of all time. The additional choices in this category will be $8. And the first one up here is something I'll choose, probably in addition to some other ones. This is the L'Occitane Shea Butter Hand Cream in the 75 ml size, and this has a $25 value. So I do have like the full tube here. This is 150 ml, so this is going to be like twice the size of what you get in your box. But if, again, you suffer from eczema or just really rough hands in the winter, this is a really great moisturizing hand cream. You can tell it's pretty thick. And I will go in with just like straight shea butter on my hands as well. But that is something I try to do like in bed or whatever, where I'm not going to be touching a bunch of things because that takes a while to kind of sink in. I've also shown in some videos you can buy like a key that fits on the base of this and you kind of roll it up, so it manages to get basically all of the product out. But yeah, this is a really great moisturizing hand cream. If you suffer from any kind of eczema or just dry hands during the winter, it's not the most fast absorbing, but it does absorb fairly quickly. And I was just watching, look, it's kind of starting to wrinkle like that. I was just watching the like spoiler video that FabFitFun uploaded to their YouTube channel for category 4. And the FabFitFun employee was kind of describing this as like kind of like a, I don't know, like a baby fresh type scent, like baby powdery. I mean, I think it does have fragrance. It says it is a 95% recycled aluminum and recyclable tube. So if you like that type of packaging, it has a very light kind of inoffensive smell to me. So I don't use it for the smell, but it doesn't bother me. So yeah, so I will definitely be picking one of those up. The next option is the Tagalong's Vitamin Organizer. This has a $22 value, and I think I will probably pick this one up as well. It's a little hard to see from the photos, but based on the video, again, it looks like it has kind of like a faux suede kind of brushed exterior. I think I would have preferred something that was a little bit more, that you could clean a little bit easier, but I don't mind the look of it, so I will probably pick this one up. So like I said in the past, I think we will be going to London this Christmas, so this will be a great thing to take along. I'm not sure exactly how long we'll be going, but it looks like you get 14 days, which is a pretty good stretch of time. And again, based on the video, it didn't look like it was overly large. So I think I will be picking that one up. I'm sure you could find something similar in a lot of different places, like on Amazon or whatever. But I guess for the $8 cost of an additional choice, it's not bad. Okay, so the next option is the Ace Beauty or Beauty and Aria bundle. This has a $60 value. So this comes with the Ace Beauty Serenity eyeshadow palette that has a $45 value. It's a 12 pan eyeshadow palette. And then you also get the Aria Beauty reusable makeup swabs, and these have a $15 value. So I have some B-roll that I can insert here. I don't have that specific palette, but I do have a couple of Ace Beauty palettes in my collection. So I have the Floral Vintage that I used today, and then I also have the Falling For You palette. So I didn't use this one. This one was actually sent to me by mistake. BoxyCharm shipped it to me in lieu of something else I'd ordered, but it came in handy today. So I'll just kind of describe what I did on the lids here and then kind of tell you my experiences. So I used basically Spray Rose, Pampas Grass in the crease with some of the Antler Orchid. I put Aster here on the outer crease a bit. And then over the lids I have Calendula, Canna, and Musk Rose. So a few things I noticed. This, it just has your standard kind of cardboard packaging. Nice sized mirror here. The mattes were very blendable, which was a plus to me. And I tried to go with kind of a more warm toned look because the swatches that they have here look like they're very kind of warm, neutral shades. So the one thing that surprised me about the mattes, I guess, I thought going into Aster, it looked like it was going to be a much more kind of vibrant purple shade. I think these palettes are buildable. So that's the shade Aster. And with shades like this, I always try to go in a bit slow and just pick up, a very small amount of product so that I'm not kind of dealing with a lot of blending. So I guess I could have amped up the purple a bit, but that was kind of how it looked, just barely tapping into it. And the metallics are really nice. So I applied them first with a dry brush, and then I went in with a wet brush, and I also just tapped some of the Musk Rose shade on the lids at the end and kind of in the inner corner. And this is the kind of texture, I don't know if you'll be able to tell. It has that really kind of heavy silicone texture in a lot of the metallics. So it's almost like you can see brush strokes in the metallics when you use them. So I kind of like this more foily metallic look, but you may have different preferences. As you'll hopefully see in the demo, you can get a lighter application with the dry brush, a little bit more intense, obviously, with a wet brush, and that is something they actually recommend that you try. Yeah, it says to get the most color payoff, we recommend using your flat, firmer brushes. When using shimmer colors, softly spritz the brush before taking up the product for a foiled look. And I use the Tarte Maracuja Miracle Mist on my brush. And as far as fallout, the most fallout I got was, I think, using my finger in that, Musk Rose shade at the end. So I think I would recommend avoiding your finger if you can, or kind of doing your base first. But yeah, I think I think the look came out really nicely, and it was a little bit more of like a, I don't know, sunset type look than I was going for, but I liked how everything came together. I don't think I will be picking up this palette because I have lots of palettes in my collection that are very similar. But if you don't collect eyeshadow palettes at the clip that I do, and you were looking for kind of some warm neutrals, I mean, to me it looks almost a little bit more like a fall palette than a winter palette. But you know, I think those colors will be flattering on a lot of different people. So I think it's a great choice. It's just not one that I will probably choose. The other option is something I actually do have. So these are the, what is it, Aria makeup swabs. I actually still have the box as well. So I purchased this, I think, in a like pop-up or something. It's not pop-up, add-on, I don't know. And basically it comes in like a spring-loaded little case. You know, the idea I think is that you can kind of use it to clean up mistakes and everything, but I don't know, I just don't find them as effective as just like these little like actual cotton buds from Ulta. So similar idea. This is kind of like your standard Q-tip shape. I like having like the little pointed tip to a Q-tip, but I don't know, something about these, it just doesn't grip the product as well as like a normal cotton bud. So if you are hardcore against, you know, single-use type products, I guess you could give these a try, but I don't know, they just haven't like revolutionized my life or anything like that. So it's good that they're in a bundle, because hopefully the palette, or there's one other bundle those show up in, hopefully that would be enough to make it worthwhile for you and you can get some benefit out of the other product, but I don't think it's a must-have by any means. Okay, so the next bundle is the Vike Beauty and Aria bundle that has a $39 value. So you have the same reusable makeup swabs, which have a $15 value, and then you also get the Vike Beauty makeup melt that has a $24 value. So you get 6.7 fluid ounce. It has lots of different things in here like glycerin, licorice root extract, witch hazel, grapefruit fruit extract. I will be passing on this. Part of it is just the delivery mechanism. I just don't think I want to spray my face to remove my makeup. I would rather go in with like a cleansing balm or oil or something. So just not something I am super interested in. And it also looks like it has some ingredients that could be potentially irritating, and I don't know, I just don't see the need for that. Like with a makeup remover, I just want something that's going to break down the makeup, and then I can go in for a second cleanse. So just not my cup of tea here. The next one is the Sonage. Am I saying that right? Sonage? I think it's Sonage. It's the Sonage Baby Frios Mini Ice Globes Facial Massagers. These are $54. They're quite petite, so just be aware of that. I know they have like bigger sized ones for like your whole face, but these ones look like they're fairly small. And these I think you keep in the refrigerator. They're not freezer safe. For 15 minutes. Yeah, it's just supposed to depuff. So it says to use it around the eye area, and you can use it in areas with redness or blemishes. So again, like I can see the appeal to these, but personally I just don't think I would use them. I mean, they look kind of fun, but puffiness around the eyes is not generally kind of my issue when it comes to my eyes. So I'll probably skip on that. The next one is the Epare Butter Keeper. It has a $19.95 value. And we already have a Butter Keeper. This one, it looks like, is see-through. And one thing that I thought was interesting is they have little lines on the dish that the butter sits on, and apparently those are, I think they're tablespoon markers. So if you know you want to take the butter out of the packaging but still have those markers, that would be a good way to do it. Yeah, it's also dishwasher safe, microwave and freezer safe. So yeah, so I don't think it's the most attractive thing I've ever seen, but I can see the use of it. I just don't know that it would be useful for me. Okay, so the next one is the Truff Love Hair Mask. This has a $30 value. It says, with a luscious spun sugar scent and black truffle beads that burst with vitamins and antioxidants at the touch, the Indulge Collection's truffle mask is an experience for the senses. Black truffle microcapsules release vitamins A, D, and E, and omegas 3 and 6 upon use, penetrating hair fibers to promote strong, healthy hair growth. So this is 4.23 ounces, and it says apply generously on washed hair, massage into hair and ends for 3 minutes or longer if you desire, and rinse well. So I'm not familiar with this brand, but really what kind of, I guess, keeps me from choosing this is the idea of like those micro beads that burst. I guess I can see that a little bit more with skincare because you're applying the bead kind of directly to a surface and then rubbing it, whereas I feel like this would just kind of get lost in your hair and then just kind of wash down the drain. Like I think it would be difficult just to kind of put enough pressure on specific beads so that they burst. So I'll probably be passing on that. I have, I guess, a few hair masks in my collection to get through. So yeah, I think for me, let's just recap here. Starting with customization 6, I'll probably get the This Works spray, kind of like this one. Kind of tempted by the Herbivore and the Beekman 1802 products, but I'll have to check on those a little bit more. For customization 5, I think I will get the insert name here, Hair Slick, and I don't know, maybe the Pixie Rose Tonic, but I'm not too bothered by it. And then finally for choice 4, I think I will definitely get the L'Occitane hand cream and most likely the My Tagalongs vitamin organizer. So that's the first half of my box potentially. And before we go, let's go ahead and peel off here. It's been just about 30 minutes. So it does feel like it's kind of tight on my hand. Oh, look at that. All right, I thought that was going to be a lot more difficult to peel off. It's very thin. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if that area of my hand looks any better. Looks like there's still a little bit of residue around the edges. Actually, this hand probably looks better because I've been moisturizing it, but hopefully that demonstration helped you make your decision. Put my headband back on here. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that look into the first 3 categories of the FabFitFun Winter 22 box. I am wearing the Pat McGrath highlighter from this palette that I featured recently. I know some people were curious whether it was light enough on a fair skin tone, and I think it is over blush and everything. So I just wanted to throw that on as well. And of course, everything else I am wearing will be linked down below. But yeah, that's going to do it. Make sure you're subscribed so you'll see, I guess, part 2 of this series. And until next time, I hope you guys are all doing well and staying safe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.